Hey guys, GC here, playing 7 Days to Die, Alpha 16.4. As you can see, we're here in the chamber of the Gate of Doom, and I have a surprise for you. Look at this. Ta-da! You see? A control panel. And, well, you might be wondering how it is that I got one of these things here.
I know how. You cheated.
Shut up, Gladys. I didn't cheat. You know, for a long time it has bothered me that some, cosmetic blocks like this one, because it really doesn't have any practical function within the game, are not available either to craft or to buy from a trader. You can, for instance, buy those, like the pipe that you see sometimes from a trader. It takes a while to get them, but you can buy them. But those blocks, like the one we saw over here, the control panels, that greatly add, to the visuals of the game, you just can't get. So, in order to get those blocks, I've been doing some silly workarounds, like using established POIs, like that underground bunker that we found, or the that facility, like the one we saw in Alpha 15 in one of the gates of Doom, the one that was underground, So, but I've been unable to just craft one of my own, so that's not a good thing. So the thing is that I decided to go into the files of the game and see if I could add it as a proper recipe. So, for instance, let me just show you over here. If you type here now control, we got all the control panels of the game and the control panel tops, the bottom and the top. So, for instance, control panel base 01, it requires 10 forged steel, 5 electrical parts, 5 mechanical parts, and 5 electronic components. So you see, it is not cheap to make, and I made this specifically like that, just because we must preserve the sanctity of the grind, or otherwise known as no pain, no gain. You want the control panels, you can have them, but they're gonna cost you. So, for instance, let's craft one of these. Oh, that looks nice as well. Let me see this one. No, that's very similar to the other one. This is empty. This is a corner. And let's just craft one of this as well. You see? Oh, and I remember that I need to craft one of the toilets. Let's see, toilet. For the hell carrier, because I messed up with the placement. Bucket of water, a short iron pipe. I need a bucket of water. I think I still have one of the buckets. Every time you craft one of these things, the buckets, get used. Okay, I'm gonna worry about replenishing this later. For now, let's just, it's the same thing. I'm gonna replenish that later. So we got the bucket of water, and what else I needed? The short iron pipes. Okay, let's just craft here toilet, regular toilet. Okay, good. So let me just put this back here, and I'm gonna show you how I added the recipe to the game. And as you can see, it's just fair use, because you want to craft this, okay, you don't get any advantages in the game, and everything is just gonna start looking awesome. And well, okay, so here's the thing. It's really important that you do this carefully, because otherwise you can mess up the game and start getting all kinds of errors. From the tutorials I saw online, you gotta be careful. It's not quantum engineering or something like that, but as I said, you gotta be careful not to mess up and just start doing weird things. Let me see, because we also need to, okay, we have enough materials. That's good, that's good. Let's see. Okay, so I have the files here. Let me start showing. First, you need to locate the directory where the game is, which should be under Steam. Then you go to Steam app, common, 7 days to die, and then you go to data and config. And here you will see a bunch of XML files. So you need to turn your attention to these two files, blocks.xml and recipes.xml. Why? Because in recipes.xml, if you enter, you get all the recipes that are available on the game. And in blocks.xml, you get all the blocks. So what did I do? I first, I knew I wanted to add the control panel. So I went inside blocks.xml and I located this. For instance, this is the first one. You see, block ID 1509. Control panel base 01, and as you can see, we get a lot of properties, the type of material, the shape, you see, the mesh that's applied, the model, and if you destroy it, what does it drop? You see the drop event harvest. You get short metal pipes, springs, electrical parts, electronic parts, scrap iron, with a certain probability. It's not that if you harvest one of this, you always get the same. You get a probability of getting some of this stuff. You see, why is this? Because otherwise I could make a block that always yields more than it needs to be crafted, so as to a cheating loop where you get more than you put in. But that's not the case here. Just as you can see, it doesn't yield a lot. Maybe a short iron pipe, maybe a spring with a very low probability, and some electrical parts and electronic parts. So what I did was, the important part here is the name, control panel base 01, and written exactly like that. So I went back to my recipes.xml and I just copied one of the recipes at the end, just before they close it. As you can see, it closed with the /recipes, and before that was another recipe. So I just copied a recipe here, and that recipe had basically three important parts. The first is the thing that says the name of the recipe. This is the thing that has to match exactly the recipe that you had on the blocks.xml configuration for the block. So here you can see I added name equals control panel base 01. And when I crafted, I selected on the craft area workbench. I actually didn't select it. I copied one of the recipes. I used the workbench. And the recipes have ingredients, and as you can see, it has the necessary ingredients and how many do you need of every one of these. So I didn't improvise. I didn't have to really think about this. I just went up on the recipes looking, and I said, okay, I want this thing to be crafted out of forged steel, electrical parts, mechanical parts, and electronic parts. So I copied the necessary lines, you see. That way I didn't make any mistakes. The only thing I modified is the count. You see, for forged steel we need 10 forged steels for this, so it's really expensive in terms of the materials required. But I figured it was a fair compromise. It's not cheating if I do it like this.
No, it is still cheating.
Shut up, Gladys. I already established it is not cheating because I'm paying my ass off for these things. 10 forged steels and 5 mechanical parts, 5 electronic parts, and 5 electric parts. So you wanna make your game look pretty? You can do it, but it's gonna cost you. And well, it doesn't affect gameplay. So this is my first modding into XML files. And well, if you remember in the block.xml files, you can see that there are other blocks. Like for instance, the 1510, it says control panel base 02. The 1511 controls panel base 03, and that's how I just I went copying because they are all variations of the first block actually. So in the end, on the recipes.xml file, I added as many of these recipes as blocks I needed. So, and they all share the the control name. So you can see now we have 8 recipes, and well, since I added that they don't have the description or anything, I'm just gonna, later I'm going to do some research to understand if you can add something here, because it would be, cool to add something. But for now, this is a completely functioning recipe. You see, I think that the crafting time in the workbench is automatic, provided the materials, but I really don't know. Everything here takes a minute and a half to craft, and as I said, they are only, all of these are actually just clones of this first block. And well, the same thing with the top side blocks, you see. So my idea is to add this to all Zombie Research Initiative facilities, because it's going to add a lot more with the environment. So here we get this and the toilet. Okay, so let's just go back to the hull carrier, which is our the project we are currently finishing. And because I wanted to show you that one of the reasons that made me decide to mess around with the XML files is the fact that I was looking for the finishing touches for the hull carrier, and the fact that I did not have any of these like control panel blocks available to use was just bugging the crap out of me. So before I decided to went into the XML files, I actually implemented some sort of a workaround solution using the materials that come, vanilla with the game. So I wanna just quickly show you that, because it goes to show you that even though sorry, let me just do this. Even though it's not ideal, the workaround I found is actually, looks pretty nice. I'm really happy how it took. What the? Stupid zombies destroyed this thing. There used to be like a door here. Also, I've been thinking, since we can't craft a nice door, I've been thinking of adding, a door only for cosmetic purposes. It's just a secure door with a different skin. So I'm thinking that's the next thing we might add. We're not going to add anything that's gameplay changing. It's just cosmetic. In order to secure this thing down here, we might as well do this right now. We need maybe some steel and some forged iron. I think we have some here. Just don't understand how the dumbass zombies managed to come here. I don't think we have enough. Crap, forged iron is becoming a precious commodity. Just do this. We're gonna go back to this later then. Crappy reinforced door. Okay, at least the zombies were not smart enough to come here. So let me show you what I've been doing here, before I added the control panels to the game. First of all, as you can see, the complement of jackal ships is completely done, all painted, all ready for action. Look at this thing. At first sight, you may see, why is there a wall oven here? But it is not a wall over. Think of it as a screen with some, switches on top. You say like the boop, 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 and the string. And it's I understand it requires a little imagination, but just like unfocus your eyes and things, and you see it looks real nice. You see, every jackal ship has its own screen. And over here you can see I even added this cooler that I bought from the trader. So this area, that's basically the hangar area, because we get the doors that open over here. Everything looks real nice. Over here with the element 0 core, as you can see, I added this control panels all around. This was before I added the other ones in the game. But shut up, Zamara. I'm gonna come right now and collect on your ass for the thing that you did to the, to the door. You see, this looks real nice. And oh well, I added like a library over here. I'm still not sure about this. Just painted. I added two sections. Over here we have. Oh, I need to paint this border right here. We got the sleeping quarters, and I wanted to add like lockers, but these things just look like one-dimensional doors in the end. So we're gonna have to change this. And we got some lockers that I bought from the trader, but these things you depend on trader availability, so you can be sure that you have. So, and funny thing is that when you craft these beds and you place here, your spawn point changes, you see. So I'm not now, I'm spawning here, but it's okay. We got the beds, and if we go over here, we got one of the two, pupitoriums. Now, this is where I needed to place, because I placed one, but the rotation was screwed up on this one. So, let me just... There we go. And also, we need to place like a sink here. Let me just show you in this. This one is done. You see, we got the pupitorium, and we get the sink. I need to get like maybe a faucet for this, but it looks real nice. You see, you get the mirror, you got some medicines, so looks nice. In this direction, well, I added this water fountain. I don't know if I showed you in the last video, I don't remember. We got the two forward bar and lounge, where you can just rest after a hard day of working here on the BC-305 Hell Carrier ship. Let's just go to the lower. Oh, you know what, Samara, you asked for my attention, so I'm gonna give it to you, because I will not have you messing up with, where are you, with these things. Okay, you see, oh, I think I need to go to the doctor, because there you go. You dead? Okay, she dead. It was kind of blurry. Okay, sorry for the intermission of Samara, but let's just go back to regularly scheduled presentation. Okay, so let's just go over here. This is the engineering deck on the Hell Carrier, and as you can see, everything looks real nice now. You see the ducts that conduct everything here from the quadra generator. You can see we got they channel the energy to the different engines, and it is real nice now. You see, we got the screens all around the experimental and the quadra generator, and the ducts, and more of these panels here. Everything looks real nice. We even have some here on the front. Oh, I thought this was destroyed, but it's just a window. You see? Everything looks real nice. And let me show you what I've done. And we got a cooler over here, to store things. Let me just show you what I've done with the bridge of the Hell Carrier. Let's just go over here. Ta-da! You see? Oh, I left the door open. This is looking real nice, you see? And just for an added effect, I thought that I'm going to maybe get rid of one of this, or you know what, we're gonna keep those. We're going to complement, because when I made this, I was pretty satisfied with the look. Now I need to add like chairs here for people to sit and look at this, and it's really nice. So in the meantime, let's just take the control panel that we crafted and the top control panel, and we are just going to add them like over here, you see, there and there. You see, this is looking really Nice.
Still cheating though.
Shut up, Gladys. It is not cheated. Stupid AI. Okay, so, you know, for today's video, I thought we would work
Warning, we have incoming.
What do you mean incoming?
Alert, man your battle stations.
What? Holy crap! What the hell? Oh, what was that?
High velocity kinetic warhead impact detected on skyscraper of doom. Planned Hades cannon defense system might have stopped it, but you have not built it, you lazy monster.
What the? Okay, let me just show. What the hell? Give me a damage report.
Extensive damage to Labyrinth of Doom testing facility. Structural integrity appears to be holding. Caution is advised.
Crap. Over here? Oh, but that was destroyed. Mike, are you okay? I think that round went right past your make.
Cruiser, this is Star. See you out.
Okay, good. Okay, so... Oh! Whoa! Yeah, it took some damage here, you see? What the hell? And apparently... Whoa! Yeah, we got some collapse. It's a good shield. I mean, it's a good thing it... Whoa, what? Look at this. Everything here, like, collapsed. Damn. Okay, so I really don't understand, you know, the ballistics of this impact. But yeah, we got some extensive damage. Luckily, apparently it was just, like, a small projectile, but extremely high energy, you know, nevertheless. Okay, you know what? That settles it. We are under attack from... I'm guessing these guys were the same that you know, attacked us with the jackal. Okay, here we are. Let's see. Holy crap! Ah, crap! Look at this. Half the building is gone. What the hell? Okay, did you do this, you stupid jackass? It's just a zombie. Gladys, what happened to with the attacker?
Hostile ship crash landed approximately 300 meters west of your current position.
Oh, okay, over here. Okay, Mike, can you come here and take care of these jackass zombies? I want to check the attacker.
Cruiser, this is Star. See you out.
Thanks, buddy. Okay, let me just go with the mini bike because my leg is still not healed. And, you know, slow. Really slow. Okay, so 300 meters west. That should be like around here. But I don't see anything. Oh, what the hell happened? Look at this building. All of the... You know, the structures in... Oh, what the hell? Whoa. This is the attacking ship. Look at this. Oh, crap. It crashed here. And look, it destroyed the entire building. What the hell? And the guys that, you know, nuked that behemoth thing. Okay, so now we are approaching the city. What the hell? So yeah, we really need to improve our you know, our defensive capabilities. We can't be allowed. This kind of incidents can't be allowed. You know. I think the shell actually went in through here or something like that, and this is just like the explosion damage or something like that. Weird. Okay, so yeah, change of plans. I wanted to work a little bit on my side project. You know, the house of doom. But we're not going to do that. We are going to work on a project that we've been, you know, delaying for a long time, which is the Hades cannon. If you wonder what the Hades cannon is, it is a high energy anti-aircraft and general defensive purposes, weapon. So let me just. Okay, I just tossed my mini bike over there. I dismounted at high speed. That's what happens. You gotta have skill for that. Don't try it at home. So what we're going to do is we're going to go to the side of the city outpost, which was destroyed by the same jackasses that apparently attacked us when we recovered one of their jackal ships. And because Mike has been working on powering that site, connecting it directly to the Nequadria generator at the main facility of the Zombie Research Initiative. How's the work coming along, Mike?
CAD, CAS TOT 16.
Okay, good. So you made good progress. That's a good thing. I saw an airdrop over here. I see 2 airdrops over here. Let me see. But where's the airdrop? There was like a crate for an airdrop here. And there was a crate for an airdrop around here as well. But I don't see them. Walter, did you see an airdrop? No? Okay. We're not gonna waste any more time, looking at that. Oh, and let me show you something here. Because I was exploring this side of town a few days ago. When I was preparing, to help Mike with the construction, because despite what Gladys said, I do work around here, and the first things in order to. What the hell? There's something moving over there. There's a horde. Damn. Well, they are really far away. Okay, so the first work in turning the former city outpost into a Hades cannon for anti-aircraft and general protection, I was doing some prospecting around here, and I found this. If you see this POI, you see this thing with the lights on and like this wall in the back. This thing has an underground bunker. So I entered this. As you can see, this has all reinforced since. And let me see if there is anyone. There were like a couple of radiated feral cops, and there was even a white, but I wiped them out. And as you can see, this now is a completely functional underground bunker, which I decided to, and it even has some equipment. So I decided to just block off the access from the top and just start building this tunnel. See, and this tunnel, it's going to go into the Hades cannon. You see, as a way for the personnel that's going to man the Hades cannon to have a place to live. Just put this here. So this was a small detour. I just wanted to show you. I wanted to destroy this thing. Okay, this thing. So it was like a small detour to show you this, because we've been reinforcing. I've been reinforcing this. I even reinforced this area. Heard something. It's okay. Which, if you don't know, there's like a hatch here or something that you can access. There's like a metal siding actually on the floor, and if you destroy it, you can go down and you can access the underground bunker. And all of this is easily destroyed, so that's why I reinforced this. So, and then, well, we're going to close this, and the only access is going to be from the Hades cannon at the old base. So I wanted to show you over here what I've been doing. I mean, what Mike has been doing. And of course we get a horde of zombies. Excuse me, we need to clear the air. You're not allowed here. This is Zombie Research Initiative project. Look at this, they're just hanging around here. Like 15 zombies. Come on. Shut up. 80? Yeah. Okay, why are you just standing around just... Hey, bro. Okay, you coming? There you go. This dude over here. This lady. Everybody just come in this direction. I don't want to, you know, fight in the vicinity of the new facility because it's under construction and you jackasses are just messing with it. Okay, let's just go up close and personal. Hey, lady. What's up, bruh? Lady. Dude. There you go. Okay. What the? Stupid decayed mother. You jackass. Okay, dead. I'm just gonna search all of your corpses, you stupid jackasses. And see... Oh, this is nice. Yeah, squishy. Yeah. What? Are you... Oh, you're hot. Okay, where your poncho at? Where your poncho? Take that. What is this? I'm a lumberjacks. Okay, challenge. Okay. Oh, there was something. Cat food. Finding cat food all over the place in the zombie apocalypse. And some chili. This is good. Brass always has to be, like, you know, harvested and take it back to base because it allows you to... Oh, I see you, bro. To make the come on, come on. There you go. It allows you to make bullets, you know. Let me just take my mini bike and go to the Hades cannon. Let's see, because I was working, you know, a few days ago with the walls, but Mike, yeah, oh, really nice job, Mike. You see, Mike was tasked with connecting the Nequadria generator from the main facility of the Zombie Research Initiative, which is over there. You see. There you can see the Tesla coil at the top of the Nequadria generator that is used to you know, regulate energy output from the generator, and connect this via plasma tubes right here where the Hades cannon is going to go. I have to say, Mike, impressive work. Impressive work.
Cruiser, this is Dark Star. See you out.
You're welcome, bro. You're welcome. And over here there was a zombie that apparently decided he had enough and he was going home for the day. But we do not allow that in the Zombie Research Initiative. I'm gonna show you in the ass a couple times. Sorry for your leg, bro. Okay, so, and I see some scaffolding here, you know. So the idea is that we have a connection that goes all the way to the Zombie Research Initiative facility, and that's how we channel high energy plasma that we are then going to use to power the Hades cannon. So that's a good thing. And as I said, I was working prior to Mike building this. I was working on getting rid of the walls over here. So yeah, we're gonna start working on this because we need to at least, it is kind of late right now, but we need to at least work on securing this side of the facility. So basically we're just gonna, come on, let me get the correct rotation. Oh crap. You know what? Okay, we're gonna do that later. let's just scrap this. For now, let's just place this around, all the way around the facility. There we go. Okay, this is going to be like the general base of the thing. You know, the walls. There we go. And over here, we're just gonna take the wall and just go up a little bit, so it's semi-safe. You're never completely safe during the zombie apocalypse, but at least, you know, some semblance of safety can be achieved. Let's just put this thing here. Good. There we go. And now copy the rotation. Damn it. You see, it looks real nice. And over here we copy this one. Whoa, some zombie did some damage here. We copy this one. Come on, copy. Nice. And we copy this one. There and there. Okay, so yeah, and I'm thinking over here we're just gonna go with this, you see? You must not be afraid of using the materials that the game provides in a, you know, creative fashion, like that and that. Good. Let me see, satellite view. Yeah, you can already start seeing the things, you know, the improvement. And I'll just leave it like that. I don't give a rat's ass, because from the outside it looks like that, and from the inside, and oh, I can't enter this. Oh yes, I can. Good. Also, we kind of need to get rid of that part over there, because I wanted to have like a control room up here. Oh, speaking of control rooms, when I was working on the walls of this a few days ago, and I was thinking about the, you know, the panels for the helicarrier, I did a little bit of experimenting here. You see, these are 4 of this, you know, plate, wet concrete plates. You see, with different rotations, and as you can see, the rotation changes the direction of placement of the texture. So you could argue that, for instance, this thing looks too much like a wall oven. But is there a zombie inside here? Heard something. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I hear something. But for instance, this one completely rotated. You see? You get controls here and a screen on top. What the? Who are you? What the hell is wrong with you? Feral, hungry zombie. A feral zombie just decided to attack me out of the... What the? Hazardous worker. A hazardous worker decided to... I was waiting for another zombie to just interrupt my monologue and attack me, because these guys are jackasses. Okay, so what was I saying? I was saying, yeah, okay, wall oven, screen with, you know, some keyboard. So if you don't want to modify the XML files, you know, try something like this. Sadly, this doesn't work in any other, you know, block that's not the panel, the wet concrete panel, because the other ones have shapes. Like for instance, this concrete stairs, it's a shape that's not going to rotate in this fashion. But this is a good thing, so we're going to use it. I like the, you know, the rotated oven like this. If you ask me, it looks perfectly like a screen with things, you know, like with the keyboard on the bottom. This is the food mart. This is like a failed safe zone. You know? Okay, so, yeah, Squishy. And you're cold now. Okay, wear this. Let me just quickly go over here. And as I said, I have to get rid of all of this stuff. So, get rid of this, and that, and this. And it's not going to collapse yet. I'm gonna get rid of also out of this thing. Because as I said, access is going to be different. We're gonna modify this. It was functional in its moment, now it needs to go. Yeah, because space. So, yeah, this is going to be a good build project, and it's gonna take maybe a couple of episodes to, you know, to complete. But the thing is that we need a defense. We cannot get hit like what just happened, because a lot of the, you know, the facility of the labyrinth of doom was heavily damaged by what apparently was just some sort of exploratory shot. They wanted to test our defenses, and since I've been putting you know, the Hades cannon on hold for quite a few episodes, you know, they got us unprepared. So we're not gonna make the same mistake again. We're going to prioritize. We're going to do these things, and we are going to come on. We're going to make it so like this is our region, you know. This is our area. So if we cannot conduct zombie research, you know, with safety, there is just no hope for humanity. Actually, I don't think there's hope for humanity, because they're mostly dead, you know. We just get zombies walking around, and we got the alien traders. But still. Let me just put this thing here, so I can give you a final view of this, how the facility is looking. Let me just put this here and here. And crap. Why is the... Oh, I saw the damage from the other block. Here and here. There we go. And here we need to put... Come on, give me the correct rotation. This one and this one. Okay, there we go. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to keep building up. We're going to add probably a couple of window rolls or something like that. And then there's going to be a platform on top, and then we're going to start building the Hades cannon. But that is going to be in the next episode. So I hope you enjoyed this video. That's it for now. See you next time.
One moment it all can break. You pinch yourself, but you're already awake. No warning, the sky can crack. Take something that you never can get back.